If you're here, you probably want to be a DJ but feel completely overwhelmed by all the buttons, knobs, and software. You want to get your music heard, but you have no idea where to start. I've been there and I know exactly what it's like, but what if I told you there's a simple step by step framework to get you mixing in just a few short weeks? The proof is in the process. I recently launched my intro to Serato course, and it was designed to get you from practicing in your bedroom to performing. It's not magic, it's a method. I don't just teach what the buttons do, I teach how to think like a DJ. You'll master the fundamentals first so you can build the confidence to get out there and get paid for gigs. If you're tired of just watching from the sidelines and you're ready to turn your passion into a profitable skill, I want to work with you. So I always try to use my knob at the very top to select songs just to get in the habit of it. You want to refrain from touching your computer as much as possible unless you just really need to. There's something on the computer that you cannot access.
Okay.
The reason why you have a controller is so that you can access everything. So there's really not much you need your computer for. So I'm going to go ahead and do this one. I'm sure you've noticed that your BPMs will always match up. If you want to switch BPMs from highest to lowest or lowest to highest, you're going to just press that there. You can do the same with keys to arrange it. And you can also do the same with length and things like that. So right now I'm going to leave it as is. I selected them both. And the first thing I'm going to check when I load songs is my two side buttons for BPM. I want to make sure every time I load a song that they're at 0.
Mhm.
So now they both match. And I'm going to play the song just to hear what it sounds like. Ta-da!
It's fixed.
Yes. All right. So, well, I guess I don't necessarily need that.
Hush, Lil Sean, Ludacris. Yeah, man. Yeah. Once again, it's
So this is the song, and we are going to also mix this song.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Give it to me now.
So I used to think that it was super annoying to hear songs by the same artist back to back. Turns out people like it.
Mhm.
So it's fine to do that. And you want to build connection by maybe you have an artist with the same vibe. It may not be the same time period, but the same vibe for the song, and mix the two songs together. So this song just so happens to have Ludacris and Lovers Are and Friends, and also What's Your Fantasy is by Ludacris. So we're gonna go ahead and play it until Ludacris's verse is over. Really, we're looking for a good time to switch the song. Yes, there are songs that people want to hear from start to finish, but not many. Okay, if it's not like, I mean, I was about to say Michael Jackson, but nobody wants to hear that at a party necessarily. Maybe if you're at home, you're vibing out, you're with your family members, you're with close people, of course you have to let Michael Jackson play the whole way through. But in reality, there's never really a song that we need to hear the whole thing. So I would say after the second chorus, that's a good time to cut it. So because this song is on the longer side compared to how long songs are made now, they're only like 2 minutes,
Good.
2 or 3 minutes. So 4 minutes is pushing it. Like people have
Okay.
short span now. So we want to choose songs that people know. I would say, especially starting out, you want to build a good reputation. Use songs that people know, and then you want to cut it before it gets tiring and we've like rapped and sung the whole thing. So after the second chorus is good, let's just listen to it.
I do anything just to feel your buzz. Why you got me so messed up? I don't know, but you gotta stop tripping. Be a good girl now, turn around and get these whipping. You know you like it like that. You don't have to fight back. Here's a pillow fight that. And I'll be setting separate plays, so on all these separate days, your legs can go they separate ways. Yeah. Way.
So that was incorrect, right? That did not sound good. So we want to know really what our new song that we're bringing in sounds like.
Yeah.
So we're looking for that particular beat.
Yeah.
So if we started it when he starts talking, it sounds kind of off. It sounds like we've missed a step.
Yeah.
And we have. I would start here.
Yeah.
If I was making a mashup and there was no instruments in the background, there's no beats, then maybe I would start here.
Yeah.
But for this particular song, we're gonna start here. We're gonna find a good place to
Separate plays, so on all these separate days, your legs can go they separate ways. Yeah. Give it to me now. Give it to me now.
So what I'm gonna do to correct this is I'm going to speed it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, and what you speed up on your right, you're gonna speed up on your left, of course. And then you are going, if you want to, you can use your sync. I don't have a problem using sync. It looks better. It looks like you're doing more when you don't. And of course, when you are in the craft of DJing, you absolutely need to know how to do that. Especially if you ever go to like manual turntables, actual analog turntables, there is no sync button. So you will have to know exactly how to beat match.
Yeah, be a good girl now, turn around and get these whips. Yeah, you know you like it like that. You don't have to fight back. Here's a pillow fight that. And I'll be setting separate plays, so on all these separate days, your legs can go they separate ways. Yeah. Give it to me now. Give it to me now. Give it to me now. Give it to me now.
Yeah. Give it to me now. Give it to me now. Give it to me now.
I wanna lick you from your head to your toes, and I wanna.
Okay, so did that sound better?
Yes.
Okay, so we can spend our time trying to match. Was this a little bit forced? Just a little bit, but it turned out to be worth it. So let's see. We did have to wait till the offbeat. You have a few other options when it comes to beat matching. But in this case, what I did was this song was already playing, and then I went ahead and started it.
Yeah. Give it to me now. Give it to me now. Give it to me now. Yeah.
And from there, we would need to make sure that we press play, of course. Anytime your lights are blinking, they're not going to stay playing. So when we press this,
Yeah.
and I always like to use my fader buttons to fade out. This is blending and mixing 101.
Yeah, yeah.
So I am fading Usher out because Usher is my number one. I'm fading him out until we don't hear him at all anymore. And I will show you all of this again.
Tell me again.
So you'll see that it sounds slightly off. If I don't get it right at the right point, then it is off.
Mm.
So in order to correct that, if you're using an analog controller where there is no sync button, you would have to speed your song up, right? You have to speed up or slow down the one that needs to be fixed, which is the one that you're bringing in, or you can just press sync. So if I don't get it right this time, I will show you by using sync. But I'm probably gonna try to snap it, and then if it's not right, I'm gonna just press sync anyway.
Like that. And I'll be setting separate plays. So on all these separate days, your legs can go they separate ways. Yeah, 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 yeah. Give it to me now. Give it to me now. Give it to me now. Give it to me now.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Give it to me now. Give it to me.
All right. So that's what you would do in that instance. You're going to want to sync it up. Can't figure out which direction. All right. You're going to want to sync it up, but you have a lot to do, right? Because you have to press sync, you have to press play, and you have to move your fader down. It gets really tempting to allow your music to run on because you want people to be like, oh, wow, she's mixing these songs together. But you don't need to let it run on too long. You want to get it in there and turn your fader down so we don't hear the original song anymore. So let's try one more time. And unless you're going to scratch it in, like have it already on play and scratch it in,
Give it to me now. Give it to me now.
you have to always press play.
Okay.
You're always going to make sure that your BPM slider is at 0.
At
And
0. Okay.
yep, and pressing play. So those are the first two things, right? You want to correct your BPMs when you first load a song in, and
Mhm.
once you're playing it, you want to make sure that you hit play. It seems like, you wouldn't need to, like, why would that be the first thing that I'm instructing? Because there's been so many times where I just press the cue and then, yeah, there's no playing after that. So it's something you want to make sure you just get in the habit of doing. Okay. So let's talk. And that's what I want you to practice. I want you to practice just finding a good place to exit song 1 and finding another good place to exit song 2. And if you noticed earlier, I had it queued up. I had the intro and I also had the exit queued up. So I'm listening, of course, to where I feel like it should go, but I'm also had it queued up. Every song for every gig, you want to have it in and out.
Okay.
And whatever, like, if you want to come in before that because nobody likes the song, that's up to you. That's when, your intuition comes in and when your beat counting comes in to find out, okay, let me get out of this now. But you want to have a good thing set so you at least know, like, okay, this is probably where this is going to end. This is how long I have. Let me queue up the next song if I don't already know what it is, etc. So that's what you're going to practice. You're going to get good intro and outro points for a few songs. Okay, maybe, 6 songs is enough. These songs don't go together. These are songs I have for some mashups. but I'll show you. If I wanted to make a mashup out of these songs using,
What you're watching right now is a paid course, so I did have to remove a lot of the sauce because I'm just giving it out as we are. But I had to remove a lot of the sauce because, as you can see, it's just flowing freely, okay? I spent over a decade in the business of art, and I've built a career that lets me make a high-end income from anywhere in the world. I get paid for gigs I'm not even present for. I've turned my passion into a business, and I've created a system that shows you exactly how to do the same. I can't just give away everything here for free, but the full framework is waiting for you. Stop waiting to be ready. It's time to take action. Use the link in my description so we can get started today.
if I wanted to make a mashup out of these songs, this is where stems comes into play. You have Serato DJ Pro now, so you can use stems on your controller. First thing we want to do before we start doing our stems, and this is a million steps ahead of where we are, but just for teaching purposes and to give you some inspiration, I'm going to show you this. Because there are other ways to bring in your sound. So here I have this playing. I have
Yeah, 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 yeah.
I press pause and you heard it stop immediately.
Yeah.
Okay, I can change how fast or slow it stops by going up here to my gear, my settings, then going to DJ preferences. And from here, I'm going to select over here where it says breaking. I have a start time and I have a stop time. I want my stop time to be slower so I can move it up and down.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Give it to me now, give it to me now, give it to me now, give it to me now.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
give it to me now, give it to me now, give it to me now.
I wanna lick you from your head to your toes, and I wanna move from the bed down.
So you heard it slow down really slow, and then you heard it slow down more reasonably slow just now.
Yeah.
And this is really cool because on your turntable, you probably have an entire button for this. But you don't necessarily have to use it. You can do it like this. And this is kind of like this will do it to every song you have. Now you're going to be using your fader button, like your fader switch in and out, usually to completely turn a song off. But let's say you don't have time to do that. Like for whatever reason, the song needs to turn off and you want it to fade out, but you don't want to do all that, you can use this.
Down to the floor, and I wanna.
Oh,
See that?
yeah.
You make it so good, I don't wanna leave, but I gotta.
I'm just pressing the pause button or what would be your stop button. And you can set it however fast or however slow you want. This is what it sounds like here. Kind of like where I was at before. Pretty fast.
I wanna lick you from.
All right, so that's one way to have your music stop. When you're using stems, you can access your stems up here. Right next to, you see your BPM here, you see a microphone, which will represent acapella. And then you have your keyboard, which represents your instrumental. This is how you can separate your song from the acapella and the instrumental. You can also separate your songs by going into stems, which you need to set your stem. Let's see, let me wait for that to move. And you're in settings now. Under DJ preferences, you are going to see right underneath quantize value, you have replace primary hardware pad mode with stems. You're going to select it, and then you're going to set it for whichever one you want. And I can only use sampler, and I normally use sampler anyway. For some, you can replace it with loops, you can replace it with like other options you have, and you're going to see this under this area. So this is what it looks like for me,
Oh, yeah,
right?
I see.
But for you, you probably have, you have your cue pads, right?
Yeah.
You have your four cue pads, and over top of it, you have a button kind of like this.
It says vinyl.
No, not your vinyl. Let's see. Um, if you can, let me see your board. What are they on? Woo. What would it would be your sample button?
Mm.
Okay.
Oh,
Uh,
this one.
yes.
Okay.
So when you select that, it's in your sample mode now. Because
Oh,
my controller is small, it looks different, but it has all the same features as yours.
okay.
So my four buttons is in one button right here.
Oh,
So when you see me doing that, I am switching between my options. So I have cues, which your first one is also cues. And then I have audio, and then I have manual, and then I have sampler at the very end here.
mhm.
And I click this to get there.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So when you want to use stems, it's going to be very easy for you. It's just more like a muscle memory. All of this is just muscle memory. It's something you have to remember and program your muscles to do. But you're just going to click on sample, and you will have remembered what does what. So the first button you have, that is going to take away your vocals.
Oh,
So that
oh,
takes away your
the
vocals.
song.
Uh-huh. So the button underneath cues, let me see. So your first button here. This is my first button.
Okay.
So it's the one to the far left.
It's under row. Mm.
It's gonna be under your cues. So you see the button under sampler,
Yes.
your cue button, that's your fourth cue button, right?
Okay.
So your first cue button takes away the vocals. Do you see what I mean?
The fourth one.
Go point your camera to the left. Okay, so that's your fourth one, right?
This one.
So yeah, your fourth one takes away your instrument. So go to the left one. Yep, all the way to the first one. Yes. That takes away your vocals. So when you see me
Okay.
do this, when I have changed it to sampler, and you see me do that, I'm taking the vocals away. And
Oh.
every button after that takes an element of the instrumental away, whether that's the drums, it could be parts of the song. So with every song, it's not necessarily different, but it could be. But
Mm.
for every time, the first one is always the vocals, and the fourth one is the strongest aspect of the song, which is usually going to be the beat or the bass, the whatever that is, okay? And everything in between is just other aspects of the song.
Okay.
All right. So if you're in a pinch though, you can go up here and you can click. We're back in Serato now. Click on this microphone and it's going to leave only your vocals.
Ush, Lush, John, Ludacris. Yeah, man.
You see that?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, and if we click our instrumental, it's going to be only the instruments. So that is what your stems does. And you can take some time to just test out, load a song up there, click on your stems button and go through 1 to 4 to see what it removes. And that's how you will know and be able to access that. But if you need something very, very simple and you know you want to keep all the elements of your song, you can do it easily by clicking on the computer. And also, this is good for in the moment stuff. If you're going to make a mashup, maybe you want to put it on the internet, you are going to download the instrumental and the acapella separately and put it together. This quality is not good enough to distribute, but it sounds good to play over speakers. It's really loud. It sounds fine. Okay, that is very exciting. So you're going to do a few things. You are going to get 6 songs that go together, or at least, 2 go together. So you have 3 different sets. And you're going to cue your intro. You're going to cue your outro for each song. And then you're going to test out and play around with your stems. And then next week, we will continue on and we're going to continue to figure out how to mix your songs together. You can let me know which songs you choose so I can be prepared and show you different ways of mixing and mastering. But let's just say that you wanted to mash these 2 songs together. We could. Very simply, we're going to choose one for instrumental. Let's choose Lovers and Friends, and we're going to choose acapella for Ludacris.
Mhm.
And we're going to So we want to, in our minds, imagine when Ludacris should come in, because it's not really immediately. So
Give it to me now.
So even though it's not immediately, it is on the right beat because we're not starting off at 1. This is 1 right here because there's no words. We need the words, so we have cued it at the very first word. So we're going to press play and then we're going to feel when it sounds right and listen to it.
Give it to me now. Give it to me now. Give it to me now. Give it to me now.
Yeah. Give it to me now. Give it to me now. Give it to me now.
I wanna take you from your head to your toes, and I wanna move from the bed down to the floor, and I wanna. You make it so good, I don't wanna leave, but I gotta know what's your fantasy.
I wanna lick you from your head to your toes, and I wanna move from the bed down to the floor. When I
So that's how that could happen. And we could do that same effect. Let's say we let Lovers and Friends play for a really long time, right? Until we have our cue out. So we could, when it comes to our cue out time, take Usher's vocals off. And for Ludacris, take his instrumental off quickly. And that could be our new transition. if we wanted to kind of transition like a mashup.
Yeah, get it up, get it up, get it up. Give it to me now, give it to me now, give it to me now, give it to me now.
That could be our exit strategy, right? And then once Usher's song turns off, then we could turn our instrumental back on to Ludacris and let that song play. I think in that case, if you have a really good song that people just like and it's fine, it's not too long, you can half of it play as a mashup and then mash it up back to its original as the other half. So you have a lot of different options, and we'll get into all of that in the following weeks. But do you have any questions for me today?
Um, so how do I download the songs?
Use Tidal. And I did use Tidal. I like Tidal. I don't have anything against Tidal. I think it's $20 to be able to use stems, but I do think it's worth it. The one thing I don't like about Tidal is you have to download, um, like if you want to create a playlist, which you do, because
Mhm.
your playlists are going to be your crates. You're
Okay.
not really going to be able to, well, you can make a new crate, but basically when you download or make playlists, you have to make the playlist before you open Serato. Sorry, it took me a million years to get that out. But you have to go in, put the songs in the playlist, and let's say that you're in the middle of a gig and you think of a song and you want to add it to the playlist, you cannot.
Oh.
But you can still up here where you see this title button. This is a button for title. You would click this button and then you would search the song. It would come up, you click it, it would load it pretty much immediately, and then you can use it. But as far as putting it into your playlist right then and there, you can't do that. But you can search any song imaginable, it will find it. And as long as you have Wi-Fi, it
Mhm.
will download it. So you would then, your next question when you have gigs is there Wi-Fi or do I need to bring my own Wi-Fi? A hotspot is not really going to do it. You really need to have strong Wi-Fi for time.